Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to explain a crime thriller movie called The Clovehitch Killer from 2018. Let's get started. This story happens in a small town in Kentucky. It looks quiet and calm. People go to church. Families live simple lives. But there's a dark story behind this place. A serial killer called the Clovehitch Killer once killed 10 women here. He tied them up and strangled them. Then he disappeared. No one knows who he was. We meet a teenage boy named Tyler Burnside. He lives with his parents and little sister. His dad, Don Burnside, is a respected man in the church and community. Tyler is a Boy Scout and goes to church regularly. Everything seems normal. One night, Tyler borrows his dad's truck to hang out with a girl. While they're in the truck, the girl finds a photo between the seats. The photo shows a woman tied up in a strange way. She gets uncomfortable and tells people. Soon, Tyler's church friends and scout team hear about it. They think Tyler is into something weird. They start avoiding him. Tyler is confused and starts to think. Where did the photo come from? Could it be from his dad? He becomes curious. One day, he sneaks into his dad's shed. He finds a hidden compartment. Inside, there are some bondage magazines and a photo of a woman who looks hurt and tied up. Now, Tyler is really worried. He goes to meet a girl named Cassie. She is known as a bit of an outsider. But she knows a lot about the Clovehitch Killer case. Tyler tells her what he found. Cassie helps him. They study the photo. It matches one of the killer's known victims. Tyler and Cassie check the shed again. They find blueprints of a dungeon used for tying people up. Tyler also explores the crawl space under his house. There, he finds a box with old driver's licenses. These belong to the 10 women the killer murdered. There are also licenses of 3 unknown women and more photos of tied-up victims. Now Don, Tyler's dad, sees Tyler acting different. He decides to take Tyler on a camping trip. While camping, Don explains something. He says the killer was actually Tyler's uncle Rudy. Rudy is now paralyzed and in a vegetative state. Don says Rudy tried to kill himself because he felt guilty. He says he kept the evidence to maybe give it to the families later. Tyler listens and seems to believe him. Don and Tyler burn all the evidence in a fire. Tyler tells Cassie to stop the investigation. But Cassie doesn't trust Don's story. Later, Don suddenly lets Tyler go to scout camp, even though he earlier said they couldn't afford it. He also sends his wife and daughter to stay with relatives. Now, he's home alone. He dresses in women's clothes and ties himself up. Then he takes pictures but throws them away. Cassie comes to visit, looking for Tyler. But she gets a phone call and leaves. That night, Don follows a woman to her house. When she is asleep, he breaks in. He ties her up and starts to strangle her. But then Tyler shows up with a rifle. We now see what really happened. Tyler never went to scout camp. He stayed in town with Cassie. They followed Don secretly. Cassie's mother was one of the unknown victims. That's why she really wanted the truth. Tyler tries to talk to Don. He wants his dad to confess. But Don lies again. He says he and the woman are having an affair, and his wife knows. Tyler doesn't believe him. Don knocks Cassie out and grabs the gun. He shoots at Tyler, but the gun isn't loaded. They fight. Cassie wakes up and hits Don with something. He falls. Cassie tries to call the police, but Tyler stops her. Later, Don is reported missing. Then the police say he died by suicide. At church, Tyler gives a speech. We see flashbacks of what really happened. Tyler and Cassie took Don into the woods. Tyler pointed a gun at Don. Don looked at him quietly, then Tyler killed him. The movie ends with Tyler saying during the speech, "Dad, if you can hear me, I love you."